Hey, welcome to the Northwest Georgia Football Pick'em Show, Week 3. Benton and Chris, as you see, couldn't make it tonight, man. They got prior engagements. Got a special guest in the house, Tim Tao, voice of the Fannin County Rebels. He said he's going to do the best he can, man. He don't keep up with a lot of these teams, but hey, I'm just glad he's here to help me out. Before we get started, man, I want to give a shout out to our buddy Paul Caven. He's doing his first play-by-play broadcast this weekend for the Chattooga Indians. So if you're in Temple, Chattooga, you want to watch the game, it's streamed on WZQZ Facebook page. Paul will be doing the play-by-play 99.1 if you're in Somerville, 1180 a.m. Pulling for Paul, man, I think he's going to do a great job.
Oh yeah, Paul's passionate. He'll do a great job. That's a great hire.
All right, man. Let's get to rolling here. Let's pull these games up and we will start picking. We'll save the Rome Carrollton for last. That is the game of the week. But we have Kennesaw Mountain at North Paulding. I think it's a huge game for North Paulding. They've won the last 2 weeks. Probably a playoff team this year in 7A. This is a game right here where they can earn some respect. Let me flip over here and get my lines. But North Paulding 3-point favorite. I like North Paulding at home. Jalen Poe, a great back, probably the most underrated back in our area. I'm going North Paulding.
Yeah, I'm going North Paulding as well, and I think North Paulding wins by 10.
All right. This is East Paulding at Hiram. You know, Hiram's a team I've been riding with the last 2 weeks. A lot of talent. East Paulding's 1-1. Hiram's 1-1. East Paulding is actually a 9-point favorite at Hiram.
Ooh.
I've been on the Hiram bandwagon the last 2 weeks. I'm not jumping off yet. I'm going Hiram Hornets.
Hiram's got a ton of talent, and I think we've been saying the last few weeks, if they can just put it all together. But I'm gonna go East Paulding right here, Lawrence. I think East Paulding on the road gets it done.
Yeah, I've liked East Paulding the last couple of weeks on offense, man. They're averaging about 30 points a game on offense, and all right, big one over in Paulding County, man. Paulding County has really been the surprise team so far in Northwest Georgia. I think
Yes.
they put the hammer on Hiram week 1. Last week they came out and beat Sprayberry. Big test this week though with Harrison coming to town. You know, and if they can win this game, man, they'll earn some respect for sure. Harrison is a 13.5-point favorite at Paulding County. I hate picking against the Patriots, man, but I'm going Harrison.
Yeah, I don't think Harrison covers, but I do think they win. I think Paulding County at home will give it all they got. But I just don't think I don't think they can stop Harrison.
Calhoun heading over to Cherokee County, man, at Creekview should be a good one. You know, Calhoun went on the road last week to Alabama, pulled out a 31-30 win, 32-point favorites at Creekview. I like Calhoun. I don't know if they'll cover 32.5, but I like them to get that big win heading into next week against Cedartown.
Creekview, man, great, beautiful campus there, great facilities over there close to Canton. I like Calhoun to get it back going right here and win. I think they make a statement, win by 3 scores.
This is Eric Allen says Calhoun by 21. That sounds about right. I could take that.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 3 scores.
Cass finally getting a break after Kennesaw Mountain, Rockmart. They got Drew coming to town. I know they're glad to have a chance to beat up on somebody this Friday night.
Yeah, and they will.
Cass is a 20-point favorite. I think they get it done. I think they cover the 20. I know they got a big one next Friday night, Adairsville. So, this is kind of an interesting game here. You know, Dalton was off last week. Tyson Greenway, 300 plus yards his first week. So Norville kind of took it on the chin last Friday night. Kind of, I was surprised by that. Dalton
Absolutely.
is only a 3-point favorite at Sonorville.
Yeah, that's also surprising. It's kind of, you use Cal Preps, don't you, Lawrence?
I do.
Yeah, Massey has Dalton as a as a 18 point. Excuse me, as an 18-point favorite. I don't think I don't think they win by 18, but I do think Dalton will be too much for Sonorbel.
I know that's Norval rush defense, man, is going to have to step up. They gave up 200 yards last week in the first quarter against Darlington. Tyson Greenwade's a different beast. Um, they're going to have to stop him first and foremost. I think Dalton wins, and with three they cover for sure. Um,
Absolutely.
this is a team that you're interested in. Model at Woodland, 7AA team.
Yeah, I'll go first here. This is a tough one. I think if Model's healthy, I know they were banged up last week. I hate talking about injuries or sickness and why people were out, but I do know Model, I believe, was missing a few players last week against Pepperell during that 1 point loss. If they're healthy, I think Model can even win this game, but I'm going to go with Woodland on the safe side.
Yeah, I've got both the Cal Preps and Massey ratings written down. Cal Preps has Model a 6 point favorite, and Massey went Woodland's 11. So I mean, it's pretty much a toss up between the services. Model's defense, I've been real impressed here. They held Cherokee County to 20 points. A very good Cherokee County team. Purple to 15 last week. They're still looking for some offense, man. And I think 5A school versus 2A school. Woodland's got the depth. I like Woodland at home in a close game. Northgate at Villarica. Villarica lost last week at Anniston. They were upset over in Anniston. They get a chance to get in the win column this week. 15-point favorites at home opener. I like the Wildcats at home.
Yeah, I think they cover too, Lawrence. I definitely Villarica in that one.
Sequoia at a very impressive Cedartown Bulldog team, man. They've come out these first 2 weeks and just put the hammer down.
And that is a team you do not want to play right now. I think it's the Cedartown Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Uh, I got them rolling big.
yeah.
Well, what
I
a
want to
statement they made last week against Callaway.
47-7, and I think they took the gas off in the second half.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna apologize. I think I misspoke earlier this season when I said Rockmart may be the best team we've seen in a while. I meant to say Cedartown.
That's what you meant. I knew what you
Yeah.
meant.
All right. Um, Cedartown is a 32.5 point favorite. I think they probably cover that in the first half.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Yeah, one of the most impressive teams we've seen around here in this area, man, this year. Central Lions, full of talent.
Yeah, they
You
they
know,
they quick, quick, quick.
they beat Bowden last week, 35-20. On the road this week at Hampton, 20-point favorites. I think the Lions get it done.
I do too. I think they cover.
LFO at Heritage. Heritage is another team that's been real impressive so far the first
Beat
two
a
weeks.
very good East Hamilton team last week, Lawrence.
Yeah.
East Hamilton. They actually East Hamilton. Just for what it's worth, a little bit of knowledge I've got about this team is their starting quarterback got hurt week one of the regular or before week one of the season, and they had to make another quarterback change. But that quarterback had really impressed against week one against Ottawa, which is a rival of East Hamilton in Tennessee. Um, but the Heritage went. Did they go on the road and beat East Hamilton?
Yep,
It was
they
on the
went
road.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went on the road, held them to three field goals, I think.
Yeah, that's an impressive victory over a good East Hamilton football team. LFO's, I think we all agree that LFO's on the rise, but I don't think they match up very well with Heritage this week.
Yeah, they got their first win last week, overtime versus Murray County. I know those guys are excited. Like I said, it's a tough matchup going to Heritage. Heritage 34.5 point favorites. I think Heritage gets it done. Ringgold at Northwest Georgia, man. We really haven't seen the Tigers much this year. They were off last Friday night, lost to Heritage week one. Northwest Whitfield, big win last week at Cahulla. Northwest Whitfield, 2 point favorite. I mean, two touchdown favorites over Ringgold at home.
Do you think they cover? I don't know. Um, I'm gonna go upset here. I'm gonna go Ringo with the win. I'm gonna go Ringo with the win, Lawrence.
Yeah, I battle back and forth on this one. Northwest, we've seen them a couple of times. Ringgold, we haven't really seen yet, but they put 17 on Heritage, and yeah, I think Northwest wins in a close one.
I know Ringo didn't like our preseason predictions on this.
Not at all. Not at all. And I'm sure they're not going to like this one either. Um, this is a game that's interesting. You know, a couple of teams on the rise. Um, Gordon Lee at Southeast Whitfield. Southeast Whitfield looking for their 3-0 start. Gordon Lee still looking to get in the win column. Gordon Lee is a 10.5 point favorite going to Southeast Whitfield.
I'm gonna go upset again here. I'm not a regular on the show, so what have I got to lose? I'm very been kind of impressed with Southeast first 2 weeks. It's a home game for them. I think they get it done.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I have Benton's picks here, so I know what he's got. If you see the tracker at the bottom of the screen, you see me and him are tied right now for the lead. We picked all the same games except for this one. This is going to make or break us right here. Benton took Southeast Whitfield. I'm going Gordon Lee. I think Southeast Whitfield covers the spread, but I think Gordon Lee pulls out the win. You know, they had 3 chances last week against Armurchie in the red zone. I don't think people realize how good that Armurchie defense is. Came away with 0 points. I think they get it in the end zone this week. Here's a big one: the Daresville Tigers at Rabun County. Rabun is a 20-point favorite.
20 points is a lot against a good Adairsville team, but I think Rabun County is a pretty dang good football team. I don't think they cover, but I do think they win, Lawrence. Very impressed so far with Rabun's scores, especially in that Haralson County game.
Yeah, like I said, I was at the Daresville game last Friday night. Man, the offense is just super impressive, 567 yards. But on the flip side, their defense gave up about 567 yards. You're not going to be able to do that this Friday against Rabun County. But they did play Stevens County, a team that you saw in the preseason last week, and they were pretty much held in check by Stevens,
Yes.
14-7. I do think Rabun wins at home, and I'm like you. I think Adairsville covers the 20. I think it's going to come down to the wire again. And like I said, I picked against Adairsville last week, and I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to pick against them again this week, and they're going to pull out the W. Bowden at Bremen. Bowden is an 8 point favorite. Next door neighbor battle here.
Yeah. Bremen, Bremen's a 3-point favorite on Massey. I'm going to go Bowden.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go Bowden. I think it's going to be a close game. Bremen's a team like Model. Defense has played really well this year. Offense is still yet to get on track. They're going to have to get on track this Friday on to upset Bowden. North Murray at Ridgeland. North Murray, a huge favorite, 32.5. You know, they put 54 up last week on Pickens County. I think they probably do the same this Friday night.
Yeah, I think they score 32 in the first half.
You know, I think they
North
cover
Murray
the.
wins that one.
You know, but I am curious about this one. You know, I said earlier, I'm curious to see how the North Murray defense plays against them. You know, if North Murray defense gives up 30 or 40 points this Friday night, then I don't know. Murray County at the surprise Gilmer Bobcats. Man, Gilmer off to a 2-0 start. You saw them last Friday night. I've been on the Gilmer bandwagon all year. I'm gonna stay on it this Friday night. 32.5 point favorites at Murray. I don't know if they'll cover, but I think they get the win at home.
Well, being a Fannin County Rebel, I will never be on a Gilmer County Bobcats bandwagon. But let me tell you something, though. Gilmer County is a good football team. Paul Stander's doing a heck of a job, and they flat out beat our butts last Friday. Gilmer's going to win this one by whatever Coach Standard wants it to be. They're a good football team.
This is somebody said Gilmer by 56 is what they're throwing up. Eric Allen says Gilmer by 56. This is a this is a game close to your heart right here, man. Pickens at Fannin County.
Whew. Could
I
talk
know they're
about
both.
this one for an hour.
Yeah, I know they're both looking for their first win. Cal Preps has Pickens as a 16 point favorite. I guess what Massey has them about an 8 point favorite.
Last time I checked, I thought Massey had Fannin at a 4-point favorite.
4 point favorite. Yeah.
Let me check it right quick. Pickens County at Fannin. It may have changed. They may have updated some things. It's got Fannin 28-24. Massey's got Fannin 28-24.
Yeah, I mean this has got upset written all over it, man. I mean, really. I was impressed last week what Pickens was able to do. North Murray, 50 points, a lot of points. I mean, good offense. Fannin defense is going to have to step up against these guys. I'm gonna flip a coin and go with the Pickens Dragons.
Well, I'm going Fannin County. I don't think Fannin County loses this game at home. I think they've got a really sour taste in their mouth over going 0-2 for the first time since 2012, and I think this is the first matchup in over a decade against Pickens County. These teams play each other from first grade all the way to eighth grade every year, and they've not played since 2011. But I think Fannin County wins a football game. It'll be a close one, and it's going to be a great environment. I make a bold prediction. There will probably be more people at this game than just besides Roman Carrollton, they'll have a crowd. But there's going to be an absolute ton of people at this football game. A rivalry renewed, but I like Fannin. I like Fannin.
This is a game that's interesting. This is a game that I'm going to be at Friday night, man. I'm looking forward to this one. Gordon Central is on a 13 consecutive winless streak, but they are actually the favorite coming into this game, hosting Coosa Friday night. 7-point favorites. Coach Hamilton has a tough bunch of kids. I mean, they're young, sophomore, freshmen. I look for them to get it done this Friday night.
I do too. Big fan of Coach T.J. Hamilton. Uh, I think they get it done as well.
Mount Zion at Jordan Thursday night down in Columbus. Mount Zion off to a good start. Cut 2-0, two 14-point wins. This is one that Massey and Cal Preps really disagree on. Cal Preps has Mount Zion a 32-point favorite, and Massey has Jordan 32-point favorite.
Wow. Just because I don't know nothing about Jordan, I'm going with Mount Zion.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to play Thursday night in Columbus down there on the big stage, but yeah, I like Mount Zion. Christian Heritage at Darlington. You know, if anybody knows the history of this series, man, the last 4 years, this game has come down to the final play, final series. Um, Christian Heritage, 21-point underdog at Darlington. I would love to see it come down to the final play again, but after watching Darlington and Sonoraville last week, I got to take the Tigers and the 21.
Yeah, I like Darlington. I like Darlington.
That offensive line dominating, man. Hancock, Gamage, and the crew, tough bunch. Midtown, first year in GHSA, put this game together this week, going to Heard County. Heard County, big favorite. I like Heard because I don't know zero about Midtown.
No, Charles. I'm gonna go with our buddy Charles Israel and pick Hurd County.
And last but not least, before we get to the granddaddy of them all, Benton Burgess boys. Coach Nick's coming to Somerville. Temple at Chattooga. Temple 16-point favorite.
Temple off to a really good start, Lawrence. Playing with a lot of. It's almost like they're playing with a chip on their shoulder. It was something to prove this year. I got Temple and I think they cover too.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like I said, Chattooga gave up a lot of yards on the ground week one against Lafayette. Cam Vaughn's a different beast coming in there. They're going to have to stop him until they can prove they can get it done, man. I got to go with Temple and the 16. All right, man. Game of the week, the Big Daddy. Rome Wolves at Carrollton. Two of the best young quarterbacks in our area going head to head. Rome is an 8-point favorite on Cal Preps, and Carrollton is a 5-point favorite on Massey, last I checked.
Two good coaches, two future great quarterbacks. Both these quarterbacks, it's no secret they're going to be playing on Saturdays. Reese Fountain at Rome, Juju at Carrollton. I just think that Rome defense is going to be too much for Carrollton. I like Rome in a close one, real close.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. You know, a lot of has been said about the Carrollton offense, man, but their defense stepped up last week against South Paulden, picked off 3 passes, which helped them pull out that 28-21 win. Defense is going to have to step up big again this Friday night. But that Rome defense, man, is a beast. You know, like I said, they're going to be chasing Juju around all night. It sounds like a coach talking, but whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. And I got to go with the Wolves, man. I think the Wolves win, and I think they cover the 8.
Ooh.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming on and helping me out. Look forward to talking to you again Friday night. And
Yeah. Everybody, if you're watching this, get out and support high school football Friday night, guys.
absolutely, man. And good luck to Fannin County Friday night, and we'll see you.
See you, Lawrence.
All right, man.